The third option we can have for an ionic bond is having a metal or nonmetal bond with a polyatomic ion. Remember that polyatomic ions is an ion that has multiple atoms within it. So an example would be acetate. Acetate is C2H3O2, and it collectively has a charge of -1. That means that acetate wants to receive one more valence electron. So we would write its Lewis structure, C2H3O2, and we would put 7 electrons around it. So that way it has one hole that needs to be filled for the -1 charge that it has. We name our polyatomic ions as the name is given to them. So if I have a reaction that places lithium with acetate, I first write my Lewis structure for lithium. Lithium is in group 1. It has 1 valence electron. Then I write for acetate, C2H3O2. It has a -1 charge, so it means it wants one more electron. So all electrons are going to be paired except one. So it has one open spot. My lithium electron here is going to come over and replace the hole for acetate, and all my electrons now have a pair in a home. So I'm going to report what I have. I have lithium, and then I have acetate, C2H3O2, and I write the name of my compound, lithium acetate. Another example I could have would be having my lithium ion react with sulfate. Sulfate is SO4 - 2. Here, again, I write my lithium with its 1 valence electron, and I write my sulfate, SO4. It wants 2 electrons, so it needs to have 2 unpaired electrons. So it has holes here and here. Lithium could donate its first electron to fill that hole, but now I have another hole on my sulfate, so I need another lithium with an electron to donate to my second hole. Thus I have 2 lithiums, Li2, and 1 sulfate, SO4. A third option I can have is if I have something such as calcium. Calcium is in group 2, so it has a +2 charge. And if I react that with my acetate, my C2H3O2, that has a negative charge. Again, I write my calcium with its 2 electrons that want to donate. I write my acetate with it wanting to have 1 more electron, hole being here. Electron gets put into that hole. Now acetate has all electrons paired, but my calcium still has 1 more electron. That electron needs a home, so I need to write another acetate ion, C2H3O2, again with its valence electrons. And now this electron can go to the hole that it has here. Now I need to report how many of each I have. I have my calcium. I have 1 calcium. I have 2 acetates. So I need to put parentheses around my acetate, C2H3O2, another parenthesis, and then put the 2 after that, because this 2 tells me that I have 2 acetates. There's 2 of this whole chunk here. This tells me that I have then 4 oxygen, 6 hydrogen, and for carbons because this applies to all that I have within my parentheses. To name this, I would write calcium acetate.